Wright from ESPN also believes CP3 is top 3-point guard ever. He only had him behind Magic and Oscar. My original response was, what the fuck? What the fuck is this about? Like, top 3 ever?
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking high. That's pretty fucking high. Like, that's high as fuck, bro.
It is high as fuck, you know, when I think about it. And it just depends on, I don't know how to debate the point guard argument with people because, what are we talking about here as far as when you talk about point guards? People think, because when I think of a point guard, I'll sum it up like this. I think of a floor general pass first. The game has changed today. Everybody's not pass first. You know, if somebody sat up here and said, oh, Curry the best point guard in the league, I don't agree with that because he's a shoot first point. He's a scoring guard. You know what I'm saying? Yes, he plays that position, but Curry don't average 10 assists a game. You know what I'm saying? So what's the real definition of a point guard to you? And then, you know,
he make plays though.
I mean, he'll make plays, you know, but
I don't think a lot of his passes be for assists.
He don't orchestrate the offense like Paul to me. You know, yeah. but that's not also may not be his fault because of the system they have with the team he plays for. So it's just kind of all based off that.
It's based off a lot of factors.
Yeah,
a lot of factors. But when you throw CP3 at 3 behind Magic and Oscar Robertson, I really look at it like I feel like it might be guys who played the game maybe even better than Oscar Robertson, but, you know, they just want to give him that out of respect. I haven't seen him play. I've seen some clips.
They didn't put Stockman in there?
I know that they just named CP3 top 3,
okay.
So they didn't even mention nobody else but these 3. And I'm saying that's fucking crazy because it seemed like it'd be somebody who actually won who get named for a point guard right there, but then you think about it, there's not too many point guards that carried their team to win.
Yeah.
Besides Curry. Like, if you really want to make that argument, there's not too many point guards who carried their team to win.
That, yeah. When I look at it like that, you know. But I guess as far as people making their argument for Paul, those analytics stick up for him. Or those just stats he's had, you know. They always talk about how many assists he done got close to Stockman and all that shit, you know. So I feel like that's why niggas bank on him. Cause, you know, a nigga like me would be like, well, shit, I'll put Rondo before him. But, you know, Rondo, he got a championship. He get just as many assists, if not more. You know, don't quote me on that, though. I haven't did my research on that. So, you know, I won't bank too hard on that. But, you know, I just look at it as...
I guarantee Rondo get more assists.
I feel like he do. You know, I just said don't quote me on it, though, because, you know, I like to make sure I know what I'm talking about, you know. But just from my eye test, I feel like, you know, he do. That's just me, though.
Capella is being offered the max by the Suns, and the season ain't even over.
Who?
The Suns are already trying to offer this man the max. I'm not saying that.
Talk about Clint Capella.
Clint Capella, yeah.
Oh man.
What I'm trying to let the people know who listening is that this is finna be a crack in the Houston shit. A lot of people who said, "Oh yeah, this is gonna be a good matchup." All of these shows with bullshit ass analysts talking bullshit, they sit up there and they be like, yeah, this is gonna be a good match, you know, it's gonna go to a game 7 for sure. A lot of these same motherfuckers is saying, oh, I believe Golden State in 5, Golden State in 6 now. Like, they really didn't, they went from acting like it was a good matchup to now shit has been proven, you know, for them to say, oh, well, now we believe in Golden State enough now. My whole point of this is just, it's a wrap. And when that shit cracks them, I think that it's gonna be like getting hit in the jaw, and it's gonna fuck Chris Paul and James Harden up real bad. As far as chemistry, I think the team gonna crack. I don't think the coach will crack, because I think he the only one looking at it like, hey, it's levels to this shit.
Right.
And that's just based off of when I hear him speak. about shit. But them two, they know that this is a win or bust.
Yeah, Paul free agent too after this, so I'm interested to see how that go.
I didn't even realize that, and that's gonna make the summer podcast a lot more fun and interesting to talk about the what ifs of that, because they don't make it, they're not staying together.
Oh no,
they're not.
If they go to the finals, it's a possibility of them. But
if they go to the finals, they gonna stay together. If they don't if they don't make it past the Warriors, which I don't see happening, that's gonna be a hard pill for them to swallow. Which they have to realize, motherfucker, don't you realize the 2016 shit was a hard pill for the Warriors to swallow, and all these hard pills that LeBron had to swallow. This nigga got a nice little losing resume in the finals. Sure. Like these are hard pills to swallow that you got to keep on going at, and I feel like them cracking so easy is it shows the greats.
Right.
It shows who the greats are and why they are who they are. But
I was gonna say I'll touch on two quick things before we move on to the next topic. As far as what you just said about LeBron losing in the finals and all that shit, so many times I just thought about it. I know people like to shit on him for that. Really, I respect it though. Now, I know the East is easy as shit, but the fact that motherfuckers know what he gonna do, know the type of team he always has, just a bunch of shooters, everything. And the fact that you still haven't stopped it yet after 8 consecutive seasons, that's like, wow. Either y'all ass or he good. Pick one. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I don't, as far
and
as
they ain't ass.
You said they ain't ass?
They ain't ass. You can't call all of them ass, and so
I'm talking about those guys that eat out east.
I know. And I'm saying when you say pick one, it's either they ass or he great.
Yeah.
And these motherfuckers he be whooping on ain't ass. Some of these niggas like they torching my Pistons. They torching teams in the regular season.
Right.
They torching great teams.
So if that time come, they just crack, So I don't. That goes back to what we talked about earlier. Would you rather go and lose, or would you rather just not go at all? I respect him for doing that. And back to the Capella thing, him getting offered by the Suns already. I look at him as another DeAndre Jordan. Clint Capella ain't stupid. He ain't gonna go to no Phoenix Suns because he don't want to be the man. He ain't got it in him to be the man. Same way DeAndre Jordan didn't want to be the man when Dallas offered him that. He gonna sit his ass there and rock.
I think it'll be the main reason I named that shit, I think it'll be a domino effect. I think if Chris Paul leave, he gonna realize back to reality.
Oh yeah, yo.
You know what I mean? So like, if Chris Paul out of there, some other niggas is out of there. He's out of there. It's a wrap. It's just gonna be that simple as that. You heard what the Pacers said about adding PG, how they might go after him if it makes sense.
They said if he fits their system now, I guess. I don't see that happening. I ain't never. If that shit was to happen, bro, I never seen no shit like this. Then.
Yeah, that'd be weird. The Pacers would be the only team to do that shit twice.
Yeah.
With Lance and a star player like Paul, that'd be weird as fuck. That'd be weird.
Yeah. But I don't see that happening.
Another weird situation that came out is Aldridge had hit up Lillard last summer when him and Pop had those issues. When Aldridge and Pop was having issues in the rumor mill all last summer, and he was thinking about leaving and requesting a trade. He hit up Dame Dollar to ask him, was it cool if he come back? Did you hear about that?
No, I ain't hear about it, but now that you're speaking on it, I guess I'm not surprised, but at the same time, it's like, okay, it's like, okay, go back to Portland. So, what that gonna do? LaMarcus's game, now, it don't fit. It's not dominant no more. His game, it's a slower paced game with him, and, it worked for the Spurs because Pop can make that shit work. You stick that shit on another team, it ain't gonna be dominant, so it's gonna be the same situation. He's still gonna be taking L's. He ain't winning no ship. So either he playing for more stats as a good postman, which I don't think he is for that, because nobody talks about what the fuck he do then. So LaMarcus don't even know what the fuck going on with LaMarcus. So.
Another guy who don't know what the fuck is going on with himself is Whiteside. He been bitching and shit about minutes and Whiteside is definitely finna be on the market soon.
He gonna be jobless.
The Pat Riley I know is gonna ship him.
Yeah.
And he gonna ship him somewhere where he might not even enjoy it. Cause I heard that he been acting like a big bitch.
Jobless.
He
gonna be at.
He might end up jobless, but it's some desperate teams that'll take that. It's teams like the Warriors that'll get that nigga a 10-day if he end up jobless.
Now they'll make him right.
You see, right. And there's certain motherfuckers where it's certain niggas like him where it's like, hey, don't let that nigga go to the certain team, man, because it can end up causing for shit to get more stronger in certain areas where you might not want it to get stronger. Why is Doc still a coach?
Doc is Doc, and people still believe in that championship that he got with the Celtics, so that kind of paints his resume.
I seen a video that said how Doc ruined the ultimate signing of Tim Duncan coming to the Orlando Magic. He was the coach back in the day.
Yeah, I heard something about that.
He was the coach back in the day of Orlando, and they said that the reason Tim Duncan did not sign is because Doc told him he could not have his family come on the plane sometime. That's all he wanted was sometime.
Wow.
He said, can they ride on the trip, to a game sometime, just sometime with us? Told him no. I think Pop after that told him he could have him every game, and that made him re-sign. He was ready to leave because you know how Pop is. He's strong-minded and difficult to deal with, but
that's ridiculous.
From fucking up that to ruining the big three, because I feel like wasn't he the first one to leave? No.
As far as
in Boston, wasn't he the first one to leave out of all of them motherfuckers? Doc? Yeah, I think Doc went to CP3 first. Or
I'm really not sure.
I don't know, but whether if it was right after KG and Paul got sent off,
I feel like he might have been second.
He might have been second. He might have been after them.
Yeah. No, Ray was the first.
I was about to say Ray was first. Ray Allen was the first to break that up, but he could have stayed and assembled some shit like as a coach and kept them motherfuckers together. They could have kept getting young pieces around them to keep them, intact. But
he was mad Rondo wasn't listening to him all like that. So.
Okay, and then so that didn't go right. Then you go to Chris Paul. You have the issues there where it kind of show the more people listen to you, the more you really go far from what you should get at. Maybe you should start trusting some of your point guards in certain moments, because Rondo ended up getting one ring, and I think that's because of how smart he is and how smart KG and Paul Pierce and Ray Allen is. But you couldn't make it happen with just Chris Paul and not enough smart vets. And you got to be a good coach to turn them niggas into smart motherfuckers. And I think he lacked everything that's needed when you say, hey, can you be my coach?
Yeah.
So
sadly though, I still take him over Billy. Sadly,
you would still take him over Billy Donovan?
Yes, sadly.
And that's fucked up.
It is, but after what I've seen this season, I don't, like I said, and in the last couple episodes we had, I don't care who it is at this point. I just want that guy out of there.